In Matthew 20, Jesus tells a parable. A landholder sends men out to work in his vineyard and agrees with them for a denarius, a penny, a day. But as he sees the day unfold, he realizes the job's not going to get done. He goes out to the marketplace and hires some more men and says, get out there, I'll pay you whatever it's worth at the end of the day, without specifying. They agree. Later on, he goes out and hires some more. Again, I'll pay you what's right. At the tail end of the day, the 11th hour, he goes out and says, get out there, I need help, I'll pay you what's right. The field's harvested. At the end of the day, they come, and the master, the landholder, has them line up from the latest comers at the front of the line to the ones who had been there all day at the end. And he gives to these first the day's wages, the denarius. The English version says a penny. And the people in the line are getting excited. Wow, they only work 1 hour and they got a full day's wages. What do you think he's going to give us? Well, what he gives them is exactly what was agreed upon. 1 day's wages, the denarius. And they grumble and they complain and they slander the man and say, this isn't fair. And he stops them and says, wait. That's what we agreed on. I fulfilled my contract to you. If I want to give more than that to these people, it's my business. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? We're talking about stewardship. In Christ, in that parable, though he's talking about eternal realities, grounds them in economic realities. And if the economic realities don't hold, neither do the eternal ones. He's saying that a sovereign God, yes, he will keep his word, but it's his privilege to be gracious beyond his word. And it's also true in economic realities between human beings. We are to keep our contracts. But if we want, after our contracts are fulfilled, if we want to pay more, we can pay more. Give more, we can give more. If people are willing to work without the contract and trust us, that's okay. They simply can't come at the end of the day and say, wait a minute, this isn't fair. Well, it's what I think is fair, and we agreed that I would be the judge. What we're seeing here is that men in their stewardship have the right, the freedom, the privilege of managing their goods as they choose. We saw already that in paradise, God gave Adam and Eve the ability of choice and the ability to delight in some things more than others. And so one man may delight in a Honda Accord, another may delight in a cow. One gives $5,000 for the Accord, well, $20,000 if it's newish, and another maybe gives $20,000 for a cow. I don't know why, but I'm not a farmer. Shall we say that one is sinful or that one is foolish? No, they're buying what they want. It's their right to do what they want with their own. Now, they have to answer to God one day. And if one can say, but look, this is what I could do with my Accord. I could run errands, I could ferry people back and forth, I could take so-and-so to church, I could enter in an international race and win $1 million. I don't know. Cow, I started an entire herd and fed families and gave away milk to starving children. And who is anyone but God to say who made the better choice? We are to use the things that God gives us in terms of his word, but having said that, then God gives us choice and freedom and creativity to explore all sorts of possibilities. Now, when two men come together in an economic exchange, let's say one has the Accord and one has the cow, they agree to exchange them. Who's the winner? Some people say the guy with the Accord. Some people say the guy with the cow. Well, the answer is, as long as the exchange was made freely, they both were winners. They both got what they wanted. No one coerced them. No one forced them. And they each have a vision for what they can do with the thing they got and how they will enjoy it. And that's called freedom. And this, again, is at the heart of the system we call capitalism.